What's up, guys? Welcome to the queue. I'm Sireph, and we're gonna watch some awesome stuff here. It's about 6 p.m. on a Monday evening, and everyone's coming out to play tonight. Look at this. You got Smitten. I know. Oh man, I feel bad because I know this guy. He's in my friends list, but I don't remember who this exactly is. We've got what I assume is Denchi. Yeah, that's Denchi. We got Lux, Wakey, and Zeus all in one team here. On the other side, we got Rarnak, Genyon, H-Man, 5Gauge, and Nos. And this is going to be pretty interesting, guys, because we got members of Good Fights. We got Wakey. We've got... I'm actually surprised that the Cade is not in this game. This is like an NA All-Star match here. And it's good to see Zeus back in the game. Those of you guys who don't remember this guy, you probably weren't around for the early sPvP days. This guy is a living legend. So let's see what goes on here. On the Legacy of the Foefire, Team Gushy versus Team Genyon Z. And everyone is teleported back to their bases here. The splits will be happening in 5 seconds. You can already hear the buffs going through here on the gates. And as they split out here, we will see that Zeus will be going home for red team. Everyone else pushing forward here. They're clumped up. They may do some aggressive action. We see Rarnak doing the waterfall defense for his team. Over here we see Denchi. Let's jump on with him. See what he's doing here. I think he's trying to figure out if he should push. No, he's actually looking for people who are trying to be sneaky here, and he sees Nos and 5Gauge around here, and he's just going to engage. Look at the amount of stuff that's going on here. Incredibly interesting, going with a great sword, trying to do some DPS, maybe popping his ultimate as well. Great stuff, but H-Man jumping over here to the mine point, the quarry point rather. Zeus is going to have to 1v1 H-Man. This is an elementalist warrior matchup, and if he may actually be, yeah, I think he's running Hambo, like standard warrior meta, and he's actually forced Zeus off the point. And in a few seconds, blue team is going to have 2 points, two capture points, and they're up 13-0 for the red team here. Denji's dropped. He's in the middle of a fire field. Look from the combustive shot. 5Gauge just pelting his body with the grenades there. Gonna kill him. Wakey's about to die as well, just covered in conditions. Net turret hits him and just knocks into the downstate, and that's gonna get. He's trying to cloak, trying to make something happen. He was cloaked rather, not trying to cloak. But still, the amount of damage on him is incredible here. Red team is just being totally stomped on in the beginning, but we will see that Smitten has gone over here, gotten this cap up. Met by Nos and Rarnak, and I think that's 5Gauge there, who's just now going back to the mid. That was indeed 5Gauge. And the main skirmishes here happen on the northwestern side of this map between top and mid points here, between Waterfall and the Graveyard. Lux has dropped here in the middle, and something interesting about this composition is they're running double Mesmer. Not exactly sure how if like that was planned or if this is a pug. We'll have to see. Obviously it's a pug. This is not an official team. But if it was a Q, like a 4Q with a one-man drop in or whatever, Nos managing to drop Zeus popping the Vapor form, going to try and run closer to his teammates, but no, even his closest teammate and Denchi is down as well. And there's just more and more condies on him. Let's jump over to the quarry point where Wakey's trying to get on H-Man. Wakey will cap it up. 21-72 now. Blue team does have the mid, of course, as we always will tell you on the Legacy of the Foefire. The midpoint is the hardest to capture, the hardest to contest, and the hardest to take. Once you have it, though, you can start snowballing your points in the 2-cap if you can keep it. Smitten in the downstate. Waiting on someone to kill him off, probably. Wakey is also down across the map over at Quarry. Lux trying to help his buddy up. Will it happen? He's very close. He gets up. So Lux able to get his teammate up here, and they have to go against his Genyon and H-Man over here. Now here, Lux is still going on, but Wakey is extremely low. The healing sig is just keeping this guy alive. A little bit of teleporting here, maybe a little lag issues going on my end, so apologies for that, but H-Man is trying to hunt him down. There go the hammer skills, knocking him back, getting some damage, and combustive shot comes out from Wakey, but no, it's not enough to save him. Genyon coming down over here, making something happen as well. And Genyon is actually running Guardian. Normally he runs Ranger, but he did have the mace out. Yep. So he was able to throw down some symbols. I think that was the Protector Strike as well that just finally threw down Wakey there. So Genyon will be just fine. They've killed Lux off the point, or they got him down in the down state.
Like
and H-Man can go ahead and
and
deal with that as he sees fit, but unfortunately for red team, they are in a 3-cap situation. Smitten on the midpoint is now going to have to deal with Genyon and 5-gauge. I like Genyon's rotation here. It's really smart. He's going to want to stay close to the mid, if not on it, and just keep his body there. I mean, look at him. He's not actually moving. He's just... This actually might be bad. That might be a DC from Genyon. That in no way can be intentional. Now he's back in the game. Finally gets back on the point. A little worried about Jakir. You need to do not AFK when you're in a mid fight. That's not good. But Wakey not quite able to get the decap off. There's two men on the point compared to Wakey's team's 1 man. Of course, over at Waterfall, there's another fight. That's Denchi and Smitten going up against 5-gauge and Rarnak. It looks like Rarnak is going to be able to really put some pressure on these people, as well as 5-gauge. 5-gauge is just incredibly good. And of course, the amount of conditions this guy can put out in the grenade kit is just freaking ridiculous. The AoE is bonkers. So we will see that Smitten... Oh, no, it's an illusion that will drop out over there. And Smitten's going to play the edges here. Look at that. Able to pull out 5-gauge, trip him up just a little bit. And Rarnak actually has gone down here. We will see that Nos and H-Man have cycled in over here. We did see that Lux has dropped over to Quarry and capped it up for the red team, so they will get a little bit of an income. But look at the point spread. It's 265 to 43. Not great showing from the red team here. Pretty dominant display from blue. We will see that Genyon has sort of just fended off everything. All the pressure will now be going towards this waterfall point as red is scrambling to do this. Nos down in the downstate here. Spin coming in with a stomp. It will go through. 5-gauge is already dead. Zeus is up. Zeus, let's go in with him as you see exactly what he's trying to do here. Looks like he's trying to get away from the fight. Or he might be trying to take on Rarnak. No, I think he's just healing up here, as he's not gonna do this at all. Foul language in the chat here, as Denchi is a little QQing a little bit, and all good fun here, guys, from both of these sides. Zeus just trying to jump in on Rarnak. Rarnak coming out with a hammer, and just able to knock Zeus so low. But look at the amount of healing on this guy, able to stay alive, and with Wakey's support, doing a decent job of it. Now they've got a 2-cap. And they're forced into a Lord situation. Across the map, though, we will see the defense of the quarry point from the red side is 5-gauge and Nos and H-Man try and get in on here. Genyon being a sneaky beaver, going over to Waterfall from mid, and I mean, there are only 2 Mesmers on this map, and both of them are on the red team. So this portal is here in case of this. But we should mention that the red team, they're trying so desperately to get back in this game here. And if this does not work, this may be the end of it for them. It probably will be. They're devoting a lot of resources to this. If we jump over to Zeus right now, he's really just playing interference for Genyon and the rest of his team. He's trying to just rip them off guard here and keep them off of his teammates. His teammates are already on the Lord. Where is? See if I can grab it. Oh, there it is. Blue Lord is just over half health, rather. Lots of connies going on there. He's trying to make some, like, Genyon is really trying to make this defense happen here. Here comes 5-gauge now. The heal does go through, unable to interrupt that. Blue Lord still regaining health here. We do see the supply crate jumping out from 5-gauge. Wakey and Denchi may have just botched this here, as they're not able to get as much damage done as they have been. Denchi does go down. Wakey trying to come over here and help his teammate, but no, he realizes it's too late as Genyon does get the stomp. Blue Lord able to stay alive here, still over half health, really barely dropped over it, and Nos is really just kind of declaring their victory right here and right now. If we see that Wakey has died, Nos is just throwing those connies on him from afar with his attacks on the Necro, and we will see over on the quarry point, Smitten unable to defend it at all. Lux trying to come over here, but H-Man dropped, so there will be a little bit of red offensive coming back here, red defensive rather. And they're able to take that point. But, you know, Zeus over here on Waterfall, not able to grab that. Denchi off the respawn coming up. He will teleport into Rarnak there. This DPS Guardian here, it's fun to play, I will say that. Rarnak, though, and 5-gauge able to team up and just synergize very, very effectively. I really like what I'm seeing out of the blue side here, but they do not have a point. Also on mid, Genji and Nos versus Smitten. We will see who is that coming up. That's Wakey. Wakey able to come in and make something happen here. Let's jump in with Lux as he's playing the fringes. Looks like Lux is going to try and make something happen with this great sword offensive here. The rest of his teammates as well, getting staying on point, being an overall nuisance for the red team here, and they're putting so much pressure on it. They want it so bad, but even I'm not sure like it's gonna help at all. I think that the point gap is just too great. It's 388, 389 down to 147, and within 110 points of victory. I'm not sure they can remount that offensive on the Lord. I'm not sure they can regain the points here. Zeus with that FGS, that fiery greatsword, trying to put some pressure in on the blue base, but no, Rarnak sees him, catches him off guard. We will see he already has popped his heal, and so that's just going to allow him to heal based on the spells he casts. There's the mist form. He's going in. FGS has expired. There's the Phoenix coming out here. Dragon's Tooth as well, trying to engage the Blue Lord. The Dragon's Tooth actually misses, and Zeus going in. Ring of Fire coming out, able to knock back the Blue Lord. Great synergy, great switching between the attunements here. Heal coming out once again. That's a really low cooldown for the heal. That's pretty awesome. Zeus trying to 1v2 right now, but no. I think the next hit's going to drop him down. There it is. He will be stomped outside the Blue Lord. And with the blue team coming back here now, they have lost Waterfall, but they will not lose mid. Genyon is at home there, and that was probably their last chance to take that Lord. And guys, we will see the red team taking this probably. H-Man, or blue team taking this. Wow, excuse me, guys. The blue team is just extremely dominant. That Blue Lord. Actually, let's see what's going on here. Like Smitten coming in. Rarnak still on the defense. Smitten going in. Looks like he's trying to make something happen with a dropped FGS that Zeus left there. All of those skills being just tapped, but he got himself into a corner with that, man. Rarnak coming in with a stomp. Smitten drops the deception. Saying, wow, you unskilled. No, I'm not saying that on air, man. Come on. Don't be so BM, bro. So he will be killed off by the Blue Lord and Nas, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was Rarnak. Rarnak on the defense. So great showing from the blue team. H-Man 5-gauge, Genyon, Nas, and Rarnak. Now good fights. Genyon and 5-gauge's team, they're back. And I highly recommend you check out the last video I did of them. Some hilarious stuff coming out from that stuff as well. Great showing from blue. Red team, maybe next time. Glad to see Zeus back on the warpath here. So thanks for watching the queue, guys. As always, like, favorite, subscribe to the channel for your chance to win gems. Also, leave a comment. That's how you actually win it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on the queue.